Welcome to the second annual Laugh Out Loud Comedy Breakfast, proudly sponsored by ProVendor, helping you stay revived. And I should say, as part of ProVendor's continued commitment to supporting the Special Olympics, if you register your business with them this morning, Special Olympics will get a minimum of 5% of sales generated from that machine for the lifetime it is on your site. So a round of applause for ProVendor. Thank you very much. G'day everyone, my name is Mikey Robbins. I'm your MC for today. It's very nice to be here. I did the breakfast last year, and as the comedian this year I'm the MC. It's nice to be here because the last gig I did like this was about a week ago in Kabul in Afghanistan, which was completely amazing. I am not making this story up. I arrive in Kabul, I'm in like a scout hall with about 300-400 soldiers, of which 10 are Australian. And the MC was a woman called Semi Lee, who was voted sexiest woman on the Gold Coast in 2009. She does Zoo Weekly and FHM and all of that sort of stuff. So Semi brings me on. I go in, there's a whole bunch of Americans, Canadians, Poms in the room. And I say, thank you, Semi. She's a stunning girl, absolutely stunning. I go, look, for those of you who've never been to Australia, every woman in Australia looks like Semi. At which point this Marine, the size of a brick house, stands up and goes, "Sir, I have met your Prime Minister, sir." It went well after that. As I said, I had the good fortune to be your guest comedian speaker last year, and I thought the Special Olympics is such a worthy cause, I jumped at the chance to stay connected to the breakfast and continue to assess the Special Olympics by being your MC today. No, please, no. You don't have to clap, it's not Oprah. Speaking of which, I found out one important lesson in Kabul: Marines don't like jokes about Oprah. We have a fantastic program for you, but more of that later on. At this stage, I'd like to thank the gold sponsors of today's Laugh Out Loud Comedy Breakfast. First of all, big thanks to the ANZ Bank for their leadership and commitment of the breakfast. Thank you, guys. ANZ Stadium for providing, yet again, such a fantastic venue. And folks, can I just tell you, we've doubled the numbers on last year's breakfast, and if we keep doing this for next year's breakfast, we will actually be having the breakfast out on the field at the stadium. So thank you, ANZ, for your commitment. And you can help us reach our target of 1,000 guests in 2012 by registering your table to come back next year and going into the early bird prize draw. There's a table of 10 for Christmas in July and a table of 10 for Melbourne Cup Day at the Waterview in Bicentennial Park. Forms on your table, so register again for next year. That'll be fantastic. Also, I'd like to thank the Comedy Store for providing today's guest comedian, one of my favourites, Tahir. Give him a round of applause. I swear, that guy is the world's funniest roll-on deodorant. Look, I'd also like to remind you that the annual Comedy Festival kicks off Monday the 11th of April to the 8th of May, so make sure you get your guides in today's promotional packs. Some fantastic acts coming along. Also too, I'd like to thank, and we'll hold our applause to the end because there's a few to get through, our silver sponsors. Moore Stephens for their sponsorship and ongoing support of the breakfast. Actually, no, give them a round of applause now. When I came out here last year, I was just absolutely blown away by the commitment of not just the special athletes, but also to all the volunteers and everyone who works to make events like this happen. So we have a full program today. Our volunteers and athletes will be coming around to sell raffle tickets. There's also some great items for our live auction, conducted by O'Mara's auctioneers and valuers, so get your money ready. Look, I know it's hard to bid when you're sober, but give it a crack. And of course, we'll be hearing from Tahir after breakfast. Now, without further ado, I'd like to invite the chairman of the Laugh Out Loud Committee, whose company ANZ are not only gold sponsors of the event, but he personally gives an enormous amount of time in chairing the committee throughout the year to ensure you have a fabulous breakfast and that we maximise the fundraising opportunities for the Special Olympics. It's my great privilege to introduce Mr. Chris Jackson from ANZ. Chris, please come up, mate.
Thanks, Mikey. That was a good start. I didn't trip up the stairs on the way in. First of all, good morning and welcome. Thanks for taking the time out and coming to the second annual Laugh Out Loud Corporate Breakfast. From a brief conversation only a couple of years ago, this has quickly grown to the point where we're today sitting with 550 people, which I think is just a tremendous effort from everybody here today, so thank you. My job's relatively simple today, and it's to thank a few people. Our sponsors and supporters, the guests, our volunteers and the organising committee. You combine all these groups of people, it goes into making this a success. Firstly, our major sponsors, Provenda, Platinum sponsor, helping you stay revived, thank you. Our gold sponsors, ANZ, Comedy Store and ANZ Stadium. And our silver sponsors, Moore Stephens. Thank you all for your ongoing support. We also have a large number of bronze supporters and support sponsors this year. Probably too many for me to read out, we'll be here forever. Thank you all for your generous support, and I draw your attention to the screen and your programs for a list of them, but I really thank them for their generous support as well. Our attendees, without you, today would not be happening. Thank you for taking the time to come. Not only support a brilliant organisation like Special Olympics, have a few laughs and really enjoy your morning. Your generosity here today will really continue to help the young people involved in Special Olympics really change their lives and be involved, so thank you. Finally, from me personally, a huge thank you to the volunteers today, giving up their own time, and the organising committee, but in particular Fran Eustace, whose support, guidance and dedication has really helped the committee get this today. Thank you. Really a small and dedicated band of people have truly inspired me with the difference that you can make in the world. Thank you for all your hard work and effort over the past 2 years, and I look forward to working with you all again. There's a quote from a US author, Margaret Mead, which really sums up this group. Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that ever does. So thank you to all the 550 people that are here today. As you're aware, ANZ Stadium are now formally involved in Laugh Out Loud, and if you look outside at the moment, they're setting up the stage, I think, for next year's breakfast. Just imagine for a moment what an event that would be, sitting out in the hallowed turf of this iconic stadium that's known throughout the world, sitting down in the grass. Imagine the audio-visual feast that would be up there with those huge screens. I think it's tremendous. And if we get 1,000 people, that's when we can do it. Yeah, we're at 550 now, so I challenge you all, let's double the numbers and sit out there next year. There's a hell of a lot of room out there to fill for us. I'll just leave you with one thought, that's something I recently read. And I think it typifies what's happening here today. Never be afraid to do something new. Remember, amateurs built the Ark, professionals built the Titanic. Thank you everyone and enjoy.
Thank you very much, Chris. As Chris mentioned, so twice the audience we had last year. I'm just trying to think what's happened in my life since I was here last. Every guy in the room, I have this theory that in married life, women make mistakes, men stuff up. Any guy in the room who's stuffed up in the past year, I'm about to make you feel a whole lot better. My father-in-law, lovely bloke, passed away since I saw you last. I had 2 jobs at the funeral. One was to organise the transport, one was to make sure the wedding played at the wake was fantastic. My father-in-law had been a pilot for about 35 years, so easy. Got a bus to take the family and his mates down to where the wake was at the golf club. Big picture like the size of that screen of my father-in-law in his pilot's outfit. I turn to the DJ and I give him a CD and I say, mate, when those doors open and people start coming in, I want you to play track 3 as loud as you can. Frank Sinatra, Come Fly With Me. Perfect. I go outside, next thing I know my wife is screaming at me. I should have checked to make sure the CD inside the CD cover was the same friggin' CD. Because instead of Frank Sinatra's Come Fly With Me, we had Elton John's I'm Still Standing. So as I said, if you stuffed up in the past year, I hope you made you feel better. And the other one I had too was, I was in the car with my wife the other week and like, I'm going to get a little blue here. We're driving around, and she said, "Darling, you're a gassy man." And I went, "Yeah, I know that." She said, No, what you don't realise is when you sleep, you fart loud and long. And I went, "Oh, yeah?" She said, No, because we were staying in a hotel the night before, and she said, "Last night you woke me up, so I turned my iPhone on and timed the next one. It went for 25 seconds. And I said, "Oh, honey, I'm sorry." She said, No, that's not what annoys me. She said, "What annoys me is after you drop one of those farts in your sleep, you chuckle." I went, "What?" She said, "No, you go." So, as I said, if anyone who thinks I've stuck up this year, I would like you to think that I've done worse. Look, I'd also like to thank the entire committee who've put on an amazing amount of effort in today's breakfast to ensure that we not only raise significant money for the Special Olympics, but we have a great time as well. Our volunteers are out now selling raffle tickets, so dig deep. We also have great prizes in the business card draw today, so I encourage you to place your card in the bowls provided on your table, as a volunteer will be coming around shortly to collect those. Look, I'm going to leave you with this short video, and we'll be back soon, so enjoy your breakfast, everyone, but please, eyes to the screen. Ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention, please. Thank you, folks. Look, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed breakfast. It was a damn fine feed, actually. Now, before I invite our special guest comedian to the stage, it's very important that I acknowledge today's Laugh Out Loud Comedy Bronze sponsors who are making a great contribution to building this event and supporting the Special Olympics. Right up front, a very special thanks to Sydney Olympic Park Business Association, who today are hosting 10 tables. That's 100 people here. Thank you very much. And if there are any businesses here this morning based in the park, or who do business with the park, or want to do business with the park, or just like hearing me say the word park, and aren't already members of the Sydney Olympic Park Business Association, then details about becoming a member can be found by looking at the website www.sopba.com.au. Also, I just want to say, why did I wear a three-piece suit this morning? I am sweating like Barnaby Joyce in an IQ test. Mind you, the one thing I do like about the vest for the man over 45, it's the male girdle. It's hiding a multitude of sins. Look, our other important bronze sponsors of the breakfast are, save your applause till the end, Lexus of Parramatta, Suncorp Banks, O'Mara's Values and Auctioneers, Falcon Proven High Performance Tyres. If it's high performance, it's got to be Falcon. DVT Consulting, Smith Hancock, the Lynch Group, and the Travel Doctor. Big round of applause for all of it. It says here I also have to thank my mate and manager, Andrew Taylor, but he's just left, so he can go to hell. Look, ladies and gentlemen, our guest speaker today is one of Australia's funniest comedians. Tahir has been named Comedian of the Year and has been nominated for a Logie. There you go. And they were proper nominations, not like some of the ones going around these days. He's a regular at major comedy festivals, on panel shows, television debates, and even celebrity theatre sports. He's appeared on the 4th series of Pizza on SBS as the much-loved and hilarious character Habib. It gives me absolute great pleasure to invite to the stage Tahir Bilgic. Please come up, mate. Guys, enjoy Tahir.
Thank you, Mikey. Good introduction, mate. You didn't have to read the whole bio, but I appreciate it. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. It's a pleasure to be here. My name is Tahir. I'm going to do a few jokes. Not everybody will understand, so I'm very different to other comedians. If you don't understand any jokes, you put your hand up. I will stop the show, explain stuff to slow learners. We cater for everybody. My name is Tahir. It's an unusual name. People say, "What's your name, buddy?" Tahir. They go, "Oh, that's a bit unusual. That's a name you don't hear every day." I do. So So for me, it's quite normal. Background's Turkish. I was born in Turkey, came in with 3, 4 years of age. Are there any Turkish people here this morning? Just you. Thank you. Just you and me, man. That's it. Feels like Gallipoli all over again. It's all right. Relax, ladies and gentlemen. I'm allowed to talk about Gallipoli because my grandfather fought on Anzac Bridge. In Pyrmont, ladies and gentlemen, in Pyrmont. It was a road rage incident. Keep up, please. This is nice. This is very nice. The flowers are nice. Look at that. Do you see the flowers? This is a trick. Men, if you're looking at these flowers, it's a trick. Don't fall for this trap. The females will put a trick on us like that. Seriously, because you know what happens? When you give gifts to females, they think that, like, us men, we want something back in return, right? Just recently, Valentine's Day, I gave my wife some flowers. Do you know what she said to me? She goes, oh, what? Oh, what? You give me these flowers, I suppose you now expect me to get fully naked, lie on the bed with my legs up in the air. I said, what, don't we have a vase? Thank you. Some people trying to start a clap, the rest of the people lazy. This is now a comedy club for the next 20 minutes. Thank you very much. Join in, relax, turn your chairs around, stop eating. I come from a very nice suburb. It's beautiful to be out here in Homebush. I grew up near the beach called Bankstown. You may have heard of it. It is. It's very nice. You know what Bankstown is? I did grow up around Bankstown. It's a very dangerous suburb. Who's from Bankstown? Show of hands. Ray, of course, Ray. The Bulldogs supporter. Of course, I support the Bulldogs. Any Bulldogs supporters here? Get smashed. I will smash you. Shut up. Who do you support, sir? The Saints. Oh, you're playing? We're playing this week. It's at your home ground? At the SCG. Well, we'll take over that as well. Don't worry about that. But anyway, like Bankstown is a very, I don't know if you've been there, it's a bit dangerous, it's a bit scary at night time, but what's surprising about Bankstown is this, there's a library there. Did you know this? I was shocked. That's a waste of money, right? A library in Bankstown, who's going to... I thought, you know what, I'm going to borrow a book. I walked in, I said, I want to borrow a book, madam. She looks at me and says, no. I say, why? She says, oh, you have to prove to me that you are a citizen of Bankstown. So I stabbed her. It's a very wide room. I'm trying to work both sides. It's unbelievable. You guys had enough. I might work over here. You guys are smart. I'm not sure how smart this side is. I mean, I'll test you guys out. I'm not even sure. Like, it's great to see there's all different nationalities here. It's fantastic. Sometimes in Australia, there's a lot of stereotypical comments which I get sick and tired of, you know. Like this one. All Arabs are terrorists. You heard of this one? All Arabs are terrorists. I mean, if you don't like the, like, you know, you got to take it easy because if you don't like the way Arabs think, who's going to collect the shopping trolleys, huh? Take it easy. They reckon the Arabs were responsible for 9/11. What about the Indians? They're responsible for 7/11. That's worse. Let yourselves go here. We're here for fun and laughter. Relax. We're going to offend everybody equally here tonight. Don't worry about it. They reckon the French people make the best lovers. Do you agree? Rubbish. The Chinese make them cheaper. Some people give me some weird looks. It is good. I love it. I'm seeing how far I can go here this morning. It's unusual. It's great. It's good to see. This is a great cause. Good on you for people turning up. It's a really good cause. There's a lot of terrible things happening, isn't there? Isn't there, ladies? A lot of terrible things. It's great to do positive stuff. You watch the news. It's always bad, terrible, disasters. The bushfires, the floods, earthquakes, Justin Bieber touring. Some things we can't stop. He's touring, he's coming out here. The teenagers have gone crazy. Justin Bieber has released his memoirs. Did you see that? He's 16 years of age. My life. What, from his birth to his first pube? That's a joke. Can't release memoirs at that age. It's ridiculous. And this is my job. This is great. I get to travel everywhere. Flying is a lot of fun for me. You know, at airports, they say, oh, randomly select people searching. Crap. Because I always randomly get selected every time. Here he is. He's coming again. I've got to get searched. It's bizarre. There are some jobs, like, on an airplane, which is not necessary, like this one. I know, there's a lot of people in this room, you've all flown planes before. They're like, the lady who stands on a plane who wants to see a ticket one more time. What's her job? Tell you where to sit. Hey, we can read. I've gone through like 1 million checkpoints, showed my ID, walked through like a metal detector, put my ticket through the machine, walked through a long tunnel. I'm now ready to board the plane. But no, she's there waiting for us. Ticket, please. All right, there you go. That'll be centre aisle, sir, on the right. Thank you. Lucky you're here. I was going to climb in through the window. Centre aisle. There's only one aisle, centre aisle. Thank you. I believe that's just job's not necessary. And when you walk on a plane, it's funny, isn't it? You walk on a plane and you go past the business class people. Have you noticed that? They're sitting there already with an orange juice. I'm walking on the plane. These guys have already got an orange juice. Holding it up. Look at you. Look at me. I've got an orange juice. Get to the back of the plane, you pleb. I understand that. And then just to top it all off, they draw the curtain. So we don't even see them anymore. I don't understand. What is the purpose of this curtain? Can anybody tell me? I don't understand that. Do they think we're going to attack in economy? Yeah, everybody in the economy, let's get up and attack these people. Come on. Let's go. They've got oranges. I've seen it. Come on, let's get up and attack. We can't get through. There's a curtain. Sit down, shut up, drink your lemonade. I was sitting in my own business, right? This is what happened one day, ladies and gentlemen. Sitting in my own business. The hostess comes up to me, because I often see me come and they go, oh, he's a comedian, let's give him some jokes and things. The hostess came up to me, she looked at me and she said this. She goes, the captain, sir, is now going to land the plane. I said, good. I mean, that's who I had in mind. She says, no, sir, the captain is going to land the plane. You need to put your tray up. Why? Because the captain is going to land the plane. Now, I'm sure this guy can land the plane with my tray down. If he wants to. But he wants everything his own way, doesn't he? Is he panicking? Well, I'm going to land the plane, but wait, oh my God, 3 trays are down. The balance of the plane is off. I find the captain generally speaks for no apparent reason. Do you agree? This guy doesn't need to speak. They often show off, oh, how high we're flying, this, that. They mumble a lot, don't they? The plane's worth $600 million. It's like they ran out of money for the PA system. Here, have a school PA. That'll do. And they take long pauses in between their announcements. They do this to make us angry on purpose. We think they've finished and they're kicking again, right? They've all trained the same way. I fly a lot. I hear this. I don't know what you hear.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to plane. This is Captain speaking. I'm going to take the plane about 50,000 feet on the and sit back, relax, yeah, cruising. I'll be cruising on solo, put it like that. And I'm going to bring the blanket down again.
Who gives a shit? Just get us there, for God's sake. In fact, don't talk, concentrate, please. You know what they do, ladies and gentlemen, also? They announce the captain's name. Have you noticed this? They announce the captain's name to make us feel safe. This is a tactic. They go, oh, a human being is flying the plane. Fantastic. You know, and invariably, like I fly like invariably, sometimes I fly Qantas. The captain's name is invariably an Anglo name. Have you noticed? Listen for who the captain is next time. You'll freak out. Like, you know, oh, today, ladies and gentlemen, it's Captain Jeremy Smith flying the plane. Jeremy Smith. We're all safe. Thank goodness for that. We live here in a multicultural society here in Australia. Multicultural, ladies and gentlemen. I would love it just for once. You board the plane and the doors closed and it was an Arabic captain. Don't deny it. Scare the shit out of you all. It would. Doors closed. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today's captain, Abdul Muhammad. Couldn't get off. The doors are closed, right? You just got to sit there. He comes on. I swear to God, like it's going to be fully sick. Oh my God, I'm going to do like a couple of donuts and burns on the runway. The plane's lowered it. I lowered it myself. Don't worry about it. And there was a bit of banks down there for you people. I did a show. I played a character called Habib on Fat Pizza for over 10 years. And then we filmed a new show on SBS called Swift and Shift Couriers. The second series will be out soon. New show, brand new show. My character, Habib. We just finished a new show for SBS, ladies and gentlemen, called Housos of the Housing Commission, based on Bogus and Housing Commission. It'll be out in July. There's a bit of things in the media recently. You may have seen on Current Affair and Today Tonight and that. And third brand new show. It'll be out in July. Different show completely. My character, Habib. 3 different shows. I play exactly the same character. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present you my acting range. Oh my God. That's it. That is it. So I wear a shirt now, oh my God, and I thought, you know what, embrace it, go along with it, don't worry about it. Next week I'll be doing a show at the Sydney Comedy Festival. Hope you can all make it. Called the Oh My God Comedy Tour. Google it, or there's some information in your bag. And whatever show, I've decided now, whenever I'm on TV or wherever, I'm going to just say, oh my God. Home and Away, oh my God. Bold and Beautiful, oh my God. Shakespeare, God, oh my. You noticed that was clever, wasn't it? Are there any questions at this stage? We can. How come there's no wogs on Home and Away, by the way? Have you noticed this? I've been watching for years. No wogs on Home and Away. Why? Because if there was, they'd probably knock down the caravan park, build units. They would take advantage of the situation. You let me know just when to wrap it up. I'm going to just keep going until we might do 3 hours. I don't have a job. You guys got anywhere to go? This is kind of weird. It's been great. Like I said, it's breakfast. It's been, I was expecting kebabs because that's what I had for breakfast. With a guy with a moustache serving it, but alas, no. But it's really good. This is a great cause. I mean, the swimming's on. You've been watching swimming next door. It's been fantastic. It's been great. But one thing you notice is this: you don't see any Arabic swimmers. I've been watching for years. Olympic Games, nothing. I would love to see that for comedy purposes. One day, you just never, Ian Thorpe, lane 4, lane 5, Abdul. He's standing there with his hairy chest, everybody else is really smooth. He's got his footy shorts on. Probably the Bulldogs. He dives in, he sinks to the bottom. Forgot to take off all the gold chains. Help me. It's heavy. So this is, as I said, this is my full-time job. It's great. I actually went to university for 4 years. Are you impressed, ladies and gentlemen? I was working in the canteen. But I appreciate the clap. No, I was a school teacher by trade, English, history and drama. That's a tough job, English, history and drama. I taught for a couple of years. I do acting and stand-up comedy full-time now. Primarily stand-up comedy. It's my passion. I love just live audiences. Teaching is tough. Are there any teachers in the room here, just ex-teachers or any school teachers? Because I got respect because I was there. I'm sure in this size of the room there'd be a few teachers. Teachers there? Well, what's your background? What are your subjects? Maths. Yeah, I was there. Respect. Are you teaching currently, sir? No? You quit as well, sir? You quit? You quit? Retired. That's like quitting. You can keep going if you want to. But I was an English teacher by trade, right? English, trying to teach his kids grammar. All right, kids, now who can tell me what comes at the end of a sentence? I know, sir, an appeal. What the hell is that? I did casual teaching, sir. What was your school, by the way? Which one? Fort Street. Oh, well. Wasn't like the schools I taught at, sir. I taught at Bankstown Boys. Have you tried that one? I don't know what your income was, but at Bankstown Boys, it should be triple. I did casual teaching, which is worse because it means you can teach any subject. And I'm trying to teach the kids maths in Bankstown Boys High School. All right, kids. Today we're going to learn some maths. Now, it takes 6 guys 3 hours to dig a hole. How long would it take 3 guys to dig a hole? Oh, swear, I didn't get it, sir. I didn't get it. I shall repeat myself. It takes 6 men 3 hours to dig a hole. How long would it take 3 guys to dig a hole? Yeah, I didn't get it. The other guys already dig the hole. So this is a great job. I get to work in this job. It's fantastic. It's beautiful. Get to meet a lot of different people, a lot of interesting jobs, a lot of interesting... it's fantastic. What do you do for work, sir, for example? Your real estate? Okay, well, that's a shit example. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I know you. I know this guy. No, he's a good bloke. So, look, I should wrap it up because we've got a few things to do. But my main message is have fun. Life's too short. Good on you for people supporting this sort of cause. It's fantastic. And make each other laugh. That's the whole point. You know, people take life too seriously. Do stupid things like I do. Walk into an antique shop. Hey, mate, what's new? When you're driving a car, ever done this? You're driving a car. You see a hitchhiker. You pick up the hitchhiker. Then do a sudden U-turn. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. You guys are great. Cheers. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tahir. You got to love a comedian that steals the microphone. We'll get that back. That's okay, mate. That's fine. Actually, Tahir was talking about teaching and education. Very quick story, because I do worry about the education standards in our country at the moment. And this was brought home to me about 2 or 3 months ago. It was my brother-in-law's birthday, and he's a real history nut. Stalin, Hitler, all that sort of stuff. So I am not making this up. I phoned up one of the major bookstores to find out what their selection of books was like. I won't mention the name of the store, Dimmicks. And this girl answered the phone, and I said, look, I want to know what your selection of books is like on World War II. And she went away, and she was gone for ages. She came back, this is true, and said, sir, we've got a few books on World War I, heaps of books on World War XI. See, that's what I like about a sophisticated Sydney audience. I told that story in Adelaide a few weeks ago, and they went, no, 11 was a bad one. Okay, before we go any further, look, there's some lucky seat prizes donated by Lynch Flowers. There should be, everyone get up and check the bottom of your seat. There should be a red spot. If there is a red spot on the bottom of your seat, go straight to the doctors. If you found the red spot, bring your seat to the front of the stage. No, We trust you. If you got the red spot, yeah, just bring the spot, mate. You got some flowers. That's going to help. Okay, folks, while I have your attention, I just want to point out that in the room we've got some of the head honchos from my team, South Sydney. Nick Pappas, g'day mate, how are you? And from the Bulldogs as well. Good to have the doggies here. Now, ANZ Stadium is home to both our wonderful teams. So I'd like to throw out a challenge to you guys just to have a think. Maybe our home game this year, when Souths play the doggies here, we might do something like maybe have a Special Olympics Cup or some sort of fundraising thing for the Special Olympics. And also too, if you guys would like to get involved. Nick, God bless you. Yeah. How are we going against the Tigers this weekend? Good? Yeah. Russell's not coming, is he? He scares the crap out of me. Also too, we'd love the Dogs and Souths to be more involved in the Special Olympics, and I thank representatives from both teams for being here. Good on you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I would really like your attention here because this is very special. It's time to welcome our Special Olympics athlete, Joshua Frost. Joshua has been a Special Olympics athlete for the last 8 years. He comes from the Sydney West region. He participates in numerous sports and programs. He loves being part of the Special Olympics organisation. Would Joshua please come to the stage? Ladies and gentlemen, Joshua Frost, please come up, mate. Here he comes. Take your time, fella. Man, you've got quite the strut on you. Hey, you're a woman's man, no time to talk. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Joshua to the podium.
Thank you for introducing me. My name is Joshua Frost and I'm a Special Olympics athlete from the Sydney West region. The mission of Special Olympics is to provide year-round sports training and athletic competition in a variety of Olympic-type sports for children and adults with intellectual disabilities. Often people with a disability are told what they can't do, but Special Olympics shows what you can do. Before I joined Special Olympics 8 years ago, I had no friends and just went to work, watched TV and played on my PlayStation. Special Olympics has given me many opportunities to learn new skills, to achieve my goals and become more independent in life as well as sports. I am here today because I joined the Special Olympics Athlete Leadership Program and have been given the opportunity to practice my skills of public speaking. I now have the confidence to represent myself and other athletes and get the message out to organisations and the community about Special Olympics. In my role as ambassador, I have spoken at the Goulburn Police Academy, Silverwater Jail, various line and Rotary clubs, and I've been to a sports conference in Darling Harbour. I play 3 sports, 10-pin bowling, athletics and bocce. I learnt that you cannot achieve in sports without putting in a lot of hard work. My hard work has paid off as I've won many medals and ribbons in my 3 sports at regional, state and national level. I would not have been able to compete if it wasn't for the help of my coaches, who are all volunteers, and all the other volunteers who raise money to help with the costs of training and competing in these events. There have also been disappointments along the way, and we, as Special Olympic athletes, learn to make the most of what we have. We all inspire to live up to our motto, let me win, but if I cannot win, let me be brave in the attempt. I will always need some support in my life, but who doesn't? For me, the best thing about Special Olympics is the friendships I have made, not just athletes from my own region, but from all over New South Wales. I love going to regional and state competitions because I meet old friends and make new ones. We have such a great time together. Special Olympics is like a family. It supports you, gives you encouragement, helps you share and communicate with others, and teaches you skills that will last a lifetime. Remember that when you support Special Olympics in any way, we are all winners. Thank you for listening to me.
Thank you, Josh. Thank you, Joshua. Beautiful words. If I cannot win, at least let me be brave in the attempt. Do you think Christina Kennelly says that every night before she goes to bed? Now look, we're going to raise some money now, so I'd like to invite our auctioneer, Tim O'Mara, our auctioneers, and Craig Russell from O'Mara's Auctioneers and Valuers to conduct the auction. Our fantastic sponsors have supported the breakfast. All of the speakers have provided their time free of charge, and now's the time for everyone else to dig deep and make sure we benefit the Special Olympics Australia and their very important work. Ladies and gentlemen, Tim O'Mara and Craig Russell. Guys, do some good.
Morning, everybody. I hope we can all dig very deep. It is a very, very good cause. There is a list or a catalogue list on your program sheet. The first lot we start off with is with the Bulldogs and Eels corporate box. This is the ANZ box for 20 people, fully catered for with gourmet menus. All the hospitality you attend with fully stocked bar, providing for a selection of wine, beers and soft drinks, plus 5 people get to go to the Bulldogs dressing room as well. So what's the start on this? Is there what, $3,000 to start me for it? $3,000? $2,000 I have. $2,000 a start. $2,000 I have. An advance on $2,000. $2,000 I have. An advance on $2,000. $2,000 I have. An advance on $2,000. $2,000 is there. This is very, very cheap. 20 people in the corporate box. 20 people, and also 5 get to go down to the change rooms as well. $2,000 I have. $2,000 is there. An advance on two and a quarter. 2 and a quarter is there. 2 and a quarter, 2 and a half. 2 and a half I have. 2,500. Anybody up here, feel free to join in. 2,500 I have. An advance on 2,500. 2,500 is there. An advance on $2,500. 2,500 I have there for the first. Second. Third and final call. 2,750, 2,750, 2,750, 2,750. He came back out of the wilderness. 2,750 I have. 2,750 against you at the back, sir. 2,750 I have. Do a quick whip round the table. I'm sure you can round it out at 3,000. 2,073. $3,000 I have. Thank you, sir. $3,000 is there. $3,000 I have on the far left. $3,000 is there. $3,000 I have against both of you. $3,000 I'll take your quarter. 3 and a quarter. 3 and a quarter I have. 3 and a half. 3 and a half new blood. 3 and a half is down here. 3,500 I have. An advance on 3,500. 3,750. 3,750 is better. 3,750 I have. $4,000 is here. $4,000 I have. $4,000 on the left, please. Come alive. $4,000, ladies. Imagine this. 5 of you. The Bulldogs change room. Anyway, $4,000 I have. $4,000 is there. An advance on $4,000 I have for the first quarter. 4 and a quarter, 4 and a quarter, 4 and a quarter, 4 and a quarter I have. 4 and a half, 4 and a half, 4 and a half I have. 4,000, 5,000, 5,000's the call. $5,000 I have against you, sir. 5,000, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a quarter I have. 5 and a quarter, 5,000, 250 I have. 5,250 I have here for the first. 5,250 for the second. Third and final call at 5 and a half. 5 and a half. He likes to stretch it out. I'm sure he's a dentist. 5,500 I have. 5,750. 5,750. 5,750 I have. 5,750 is here for the first. $6,000 is there. $6,000 I have. $6,000 is there. $6,000. $6,000 I have for the first. Second and a quarter. 6 and a quarter, 6 and a quarter, 6 and a quarter, 6 and a quarter I have. 6 and a quarter. No, you meant to go like this, not like that. 6 and a quarter, 6 and a quarter I have. 6,250 for the first. Second. Then final call at 6 and a quarter. Gone, sir. Thank you very much. On table number 32. Next we have the Waratahs and Brumbies Super 15 corporate box. This is for Saturday the 18th of June. It's fully catered, 8-seated open corporate box and full food and full beverage. So on the Waratahs package for 8, who's got what? $1,000 to start me for it? $1,000 for it? $1,000 to start? You tell me. It's your money. 500, dear me, 500, 600, 700, 800, $800 is there, $800 I have, 1,000's better, 1,000 I have, $1,000 is here, $1,000 I have, any advance on 1,000, $1,000 right down the end, $1,000, this is cheap, corporate box for 8 people, $1,000, $1,000, come on, the tars are worth more than this, 1,000, 1,100 I have, $1,100 is here, 1,100 I have, 1,100, 12, 1,200 new blood, 1,200's here, 1,200 I have, $1,200 is here, $1,200 on my left, sir, $1,200 I have. Anybody else, just feel free to participate at any stage. $1,200 I have, $1,200 is here, all done finished at $1,200 and going. Yours, sir, $1,200 down on table number. What's the we got the table number? 41, thank you. Next. Next we have lot 3, the Vino Vault 54 bottle silver wine fridge. Now here we go. Very nice computerised wine fridge, full temperature control, 54 bottle capacity, and you also get 54 bottles of the Audrey Wilkinson wine to put in it. So on the wine fridge, that's the one down the end here. On the wine fridge is the what, couple of $1,000 for it? $2,500 worth. Who's got $1,000 to start me? The wine's worth that. $1,000 is there. $1,000 I have. $1,000, $1,250. $1,250's better. $1,250, $1,250, $1,250 I have. $1,250, this is cheap. $1,250 I have. $1,250, and I know he doesn't drink. $1,500, $1,500, $1,500, $1,500, $1,500 is there. $1,600, I'll go with you. $1,600, $1,600, $1,600, 17, $1,700, $1,700 I have. $1,700 is here. $1,800 is better, 19, $1,900's there, $1,900 I have, $1,900, split it with Sue, $1,900 is there, $1,900 I have, any advance on $1,900, who's going to round it out, looks better in the checkbook, $1,900 I have, any advance on $1,900 for the first, second, 2,000, 2,000, oh come on, spend your money, $2,000, it's only a psychological barrier, sir, $2,000 I have, I'll take your 100, $2,000 is there, $2,000 I have, anybody else feel free to come in, $2,000 I have, $2,000 is there, $2,000 I have for the first, second, third and final call at $2,000 to the DeVries Taya table, table 27. Then we have lot 4. Now this would be great. This is the 6 guest tickets for the Cracker Night, the Sydney Comedy Festival opening night gala at the Metro Theatre. And it's for Monday the 11th of April. A fantastic package, this one. Who's got what? $2,000 to start me for it? Sold out, guys? Or $1,000 to start me for it? $1,000? Oh, $500, dearie me. $500 is a very low start. $600 I have. $600. It is sold out. $600 I have. $600 is there. Any advance for the gala night, the comedy night? $600 is there. $600 I have. It is very, very cheap. $600 I have. Any advance on $600? That's only $100 a ticket. $600 I have. $600 is there. All done finished at $600 and going. 700, I think so. 700, very, very cheap. $700 I have. $700 is there. Any advance on 700? This is cheap. $700 I have for 6 people. $700. All done finished at $700. All done. $800. $800 I have. $800 is there. $800 is there. I have. $800. $900 will only be $150 ahead. $900 is there. $900 is there. $900. It'll look a lot better as a round figure in the checkbook, sir. $1,000. The nod's as good as a wink. $1,000 I have. $1,000 is there. $1,000 I have. Split it up between you all. $1,000 I have. You've got all your guests here now. $1,000 is there. $1,000 I have. I'll take a 1 from anybody. $1,000 I have for the first. Second. Third and final call at $1,000. It's gone, sir. $1,000 to table 14, is it? 21. Sorry, 21. Thank you. Now, here we go. This is the planner package. Okay, the Capri cot with the Cheeky Bub mattress. So the Capri cot and the Cheeky Bub mattress. Anybody expecting? No? Who's got a couple of $100 to start me for the cotton mattress? $100 is there. $100 I have. $100. The cotton mattress, is that all? $100. $100 I have. Any advance on 100, 200? Thank you, ma'am. $200 for the cotton mattress. $200. $200 I have. Any advance on 200? $200, is that all for the cotton mattress? $200. $200 I have. All done, finished at $200 and going. $300, thank you. $300. $350, I'll go with you. $350, it's the battle of the ladies. $350 I have. $354, $400 is better. No, $400 I have. $400, all done, finished at $400, all done. $400 it is, to standing. And lot 6, the Comedy Store auction, the Comedy Store night, 10 guest tickets for the Comedy Store at Moore Park. So on the 10 guest tickets for the Comedy Store at Moore Park, is there $1,000 for it? Or $500? $500 is the low start. $500 I have. $500 is there. $600. $600 is there. $700. $800 is better. $800 I have. $800 is here. $800 I have. It's very cheap. $900. $1,000. Your money's as good as his. $1,000 I have. $1,000 I have. Any advance on 1,000? Is that all? $1,000. We're going out at the $1,000. All done. Finished. Thank you very much, sir. Table 34. $1,000. And the last one, which I don't think is actually on your listing, Beauty and the Beasts. The vivacious Stephanie Brantz, sports reporter for ABC One, will visit your boardroom and regale you with her unique perspective on sport. That would be a really good experience. So on the Beauty and the Beasts package, is there $1,000 to start it? $1,000? Come on, any guest speaker costs you $3,000 or $4,000. It's got to be worth $1,000 to start. $1,000 to start? Surely it's worth that. Who's got $1,000 to start? $500, dearie me. $500 I have. $500 is there. $500 is there. $500 for Stephanie Brantz, worth a lot more than that. $500 is there. $500. Take it out of housekeeping. $500 is there. $500, thank you. $600 is there. $600 I have. $600 is here. Any advance on $600? $600 I have. Any advance on $600 for Stephanie Brantz? $600. Any advance on $600? All done. Finish. $700 is better. $700 I have. $700. This table here should be bidding as well. $700 is there. $700 I have. And $800, thank you. $900's down to $1,000. $1,000's the call. $1,000 I have. $1,000. $1,100. Got you. $1,100's right out the back. $1,100 I have. $1,100 for Stephanie Brantz. $1,500 is better. $1,500 I have. $1,500 for Stephanie Brantz. $1,500, a very big discount. $1,500 is there. An advance on $1,500. All done, finished at $1,500. All done, finished. Gone here, $1,500 on table number 38, is it? 38. That concludes the auction. Thank you very much for your time and attention. Okay, Jared Haynes boardroom lunch he'll come to your boardroom. Okay, so Jared Haynes will come for the boardroom lunch. Who's got $2,000 to start it for? $2,000 to start? Well, $1,000 to start, surely. It's got to be $1,000. $1,000 to start? $1,000. $1,000 is there. $1,000. $1,000 I have. $1,000 I have. Any advance on $1,000? $1,000 is very, very cheap. $1,000. $1,000 for Jared Haynes for the boardroom lunch. $1,000 is there. $1,000. Any advance on $1,000? $1,000. Are you scratching your head, Riyadh, or you're bidding? No, oh, $1,000 I have. Any movement above the waist's a bid, okay? $1,000 I have. $1,000 I have. $1,000 is there. $1,000. This is very, very cheap. For Jared Haynes, absolute Parramatta legend. $1,000. Is that all? $1,000 for boardroom lunch. $1,000. $1,000 I have. And everyone's on $1,000. $1,000 is there. What, have we only got dog supporters here? Aren't there any Parramatta supporters? There's plenty of you with Parramatta businesses. $1,000 I have. $2,000. $2,000 I have. $2,000. $2,000. $2,000 I have. $2,000 is with Fran. Any advance on $2,000 all done? Yours, Fran, at $2,000. Thank you. So thank you very much for your time and attention, ladies and gentlemen. I'd particularly like to thank those that donated today and also those that participated in the auction. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tim and Craig from Amara Auctions. Give them a round of applause. And I believe another rugby league club has kicked in with a last-minute auction item for $1,000. The Manly Sea Eagles will stop their players from visiting your shop front. Just a wee small problem. Look, it's now time to draw our raffle. I'd like to invite from ProVendor, our platinum sponsor, Nick Tyrrell, and our athletes to the stage. Nick, would you please come up? Athletes, it's time to draw the raffles. Okay. And, geez, I like one of the barrel girls, not so fussed on the other one. There you go, mate. Call me. Okay, we're going to do this from 10th prize up to first prize. Yeah. Okay, no, we're going to do this from first prize back to 10, just to keep it interesting. First prize is, of course, the 32-inch LCD TV from TCL. $100 Nick's seafood voucher. Wonderful prize. And here we go. Thank you very much, mate. It's a green ticket, F9. F9, you're off for a seafood dinner and a night at the Novotel. There's a marriage saver. F9? F9? Oh, hi. I like seafood. Don't let the ring fool you. Third prize, this is a great one. It's a family portrait and sitting and a collection of portrait photos by Pixie Photo, valued at $500. Go on you, Joshua. It's a red ticket, F37. F37? F37. You're getting a family portrait. If you don't claim this, your family must be ugly. You got it, mate? Oh, well, jeez. Should have spotted you in that shirt. F37, mate, you've won the thing. Next one is the Sydney Show surprise package plus one night's accommodation. And it's A1098. A1098, you got the Sydney Show surprise package plus one night's accommodation. A1098, oh, good on you, mate. There you go. You're off to the show. That'll be good. Fifth prize, a double pass to a Riverside performance plus overnight accommodation, including breakfast, staying at the Park Royal. It's one of these white tickets again. It's A1356. You're off to the Riverside to see a show and a night at the Park Royal. A1356. Are you in the room? Go on, you fella. Jeez, can someone win who's not bald? Next one is one night's accommodation package at the Crown Plaza Terrigal. I actually stayed there a few weeks ago. It's a lovely spot. The Crown Plaza Terrigal. It's a blue ticket, F84. F84? You're off to Terrigal. F84? Do we have F84? Oh, good on ya. Okay, the next one is a ASICS shoe voucher valued at $250. On you, Josh, you're doing a powerful job. It's a shoe voucher, thank you, ASICS. It's a blue ticket, F91. F91, you've got yourself a pair of trainers. Well done you, $250 worth. F91, in the room? In the room? Shall we redraw? Oh, no. F91? Good on you. Okay, and the next one is a Royal Easter Show family pass for 4, donated by the RAS. And thanks, mate. It's A0882. A0882. You're off to the Royal Easter Show. What, you've won again? Oh, what? So you're off to the show, then off to Terrigal. Why don't you take her? That'd be good. And our final prize is a Nickelodeon gift pack valued at over $100, donated by our good friends at Nickelodeon. It's a green ticket F16. Green ticket F16, Nickelodeon gift pack. Oh, good on you, mate. That'll keep the kids happy. Maybe the grandkids. Yeah, I thought so. Maybe the great-grandkids. Anyway, oh, no. God bless you. Don't stare at me like that. You're freaking me out. Okay, it's also now time to, if someone could bring up the business cards for the Lucky Door prize. Mr. Tyrrell, could you bring up the... It's a big silver bucket with the business cards in. That'd be the one. Okay, Fran. The business card draw. Oh, there we go. Fantastic. Outstanding. I think we'll start off with the first one will be the Rabbitohs Bunnies package out here. I'll just reach down to the bottom. And the winner is Thomas P. McCarthy from McCarthy Salkeld Chartered Accountants. Thomas, are you in the room? Where? I'll speak up, accountant. Okay, Thomas, you're off to see the bunnies and the bulldogs. The next one is the beautiful box of flowers, and a lingerie voucher. Let's make sure this goes to a girl. Or a cross-dresser, I really don't care. Mark Turner from Lexus of Parramatta. Mark, you've won some lingerie, mate. Right. Redraw. Okay, yeah, Mark says redraw, and quite frankly, I'm a little creeped out and I say yes. Here we go. It's a woman. Lynn King. Lynn, are you in the room? Lynn King. Lynn? Read. I'll name the association. Oh, Reg King doesn't want the lingerie either. Well, I'll just give it to you, mate.
No, Mike.
Here we go. Monica Austin from the Commonwealth Bank. Monica, you've won the lingerie and the flowers. Monica? And the next one is the wonderful box from gift box from Fruit Only. Wonderful package of seasonal fruit, perfect for making daiquiris. And the fruit box goes to... No, I've already had him. Craig Clark from the NAB. Craig, you take some fruit back to the office. On you, Craig. And there is one more. Oh, yes, it's for this weekend. This is fantastic. It's tickets to see Graham Murphy's Sweet Synergy at the Lyric Theatre, which is a wonderful production. Enjoy that fruit, mate. And Sue Metcalf from the Commonwealth Bank again. Sue, are you here? Sue, you're off to see Graham Murphy's Synergy this weekend, which is absolutely fantastic. Would you please give a round of applause to Craig Tyrrell and our wonderful sponsors over here for Prevenda. And of course, what's your name, Dale? What's your name?
Gabriel.
Round of applause for Gabrielle and for Josh if they're helping out with the tickets. I'd now like to I'd like to invite Katrina Barry, CEO of Special Olympics Australia, and Chris Jackson, our Laugh Out Loud Committee Chairman, to say a few words. Katrina and Chris, would you please come to the stage? Make them welcome, please.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Katrina Barry. I'm the CEO of Special Olympics. I probably have one of the best jobs in the world. But when I get out of bed every morning, it isn't to come to something like this. It's to work with people with an intellectual disability like Gab, like Josh, who do a terrific job and whose lives are transformed by you getting out of bed this morning and coming here. I'd particularly like to thank the people who made it happen, and I'm blessed to have a wonderful staff. Fran Eustace, who's been working hard here, has a fantastic committee that she works with. And I'd like to thank Chris and his committee. I believe they've had a great laugh as they've organised this, keeping in with the theme of the thing. Riyadh Taya, who's a wonderful supporter of Special Olympics and has been for years. Thank you, Riyadh, over there, I see you. To the rest of the committee, not all of you that I have met, but to Jennifer, to Sarah, to Tony, to Jeffrey Robertson, Brendan Ryan and Stacey, a big thank you for all the work that you've put into this. Our sponsors have been mentioned here already, but it would be absolutely remiss of me not to thank them once again, because Special Olympics doesn't happen without them. Our funding generally comes from the sponsorship and the donations of people like yourselves, and it's because of that that we actually get to provide the services that we do. So a big thank you to Prevender, who are constantly sponsoring Special Olympics throughout the year, to the ANZ, the Comedy Store and ANZ Stadium, to the silver sponsors, Moore Stevens, and to the bronze sponsors, Sydney Olympic Park, there's a bit of a list here, Lexus of Parramatta and Suncorp, to O'Mara Valuers and Auctioneers, Andrew Taylor Management, Falcon Tyres, DVD Consultants, the Lynch Group, Smith Hancock and the Travel Doctor. Each and every one of you are really appreciated, and thank you very much for your sponsorship and for coming along this morning. To Mike for all the work that he has done as well. It's been a terrific morning. We've laughed ourselves silly at some jokes that I'd never heard before, and that's terrific. And I'd now like to hand over to Chris, who's done all the work to get this happening this morning. So a big thank you to you, Chris.
Okay, thank you. Just a few thank yous. Joshua, could you come up, please? While Josh is coming up, I was fortunate enough a number of years ago with ANZ Staff Foundation to give a grant to the Special Olympics, and it was to do with the leadership program, where they get young athletes around the country, help them with public speaking, presentation skills and things like that, so they can go out and spread the word. And that's the sort of thing Josh has done. I challenge anybody who's out there today to get up in front of 550 people and talk, and I think you did a tremendous job, and thank you very much, Joshua. O'Mara Auctions, thank you very much. Where's Tim? Just have a little token of our appreciation for you. Thank you, you did a tremendous job this morning helping us. Just while he's coming up to here, thank you for the fantastic, if you had 3 hours, you could have sat here the whole time. In fact, I think a lot of people are free now. Once this is finished, feel free to get back up, but thank you very much. And again, got a small token of our appreciation for you. And finally, just Mikey, last year, you remember, generously supported with the entertainment. I think you walked away with a fruit basket. Well, this year, you're walking away with a fruit basket. Thank you very much. I will add as a bottle of wine this year. So, once again, thank you very much for your kind support. Thanks for your attendance, your generous giving. I think you can see, you saw the video earlier on, you can see the athletes are going to Athens in about 60 days. Once in a lifetime sort of opportunity, a trip they'll enjoy and remember for years to come. And I think I've got one more thing. Where is Fran? You better hurry up, Fran, the people are waiting. Fran's support and guidance and absolute hard work have helped this all come together. In fact, a couple of weeks ago after one of our last meetings, Fran goes, I'll be on holidays. I'll be in Malaysia. Fantastic. Going with some girlfriends, going to sit on a beach and enjoy a glass of wine. Next thing, from my iPad, emails from Fran. We couldn't have done it without you, Fran. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Chris. Also, do thank you for your support. That is the second biggest friggin' pawpaw I've ever seen in my life. It's enormous. Look, folks, thank you for coming. I look forward to welcoming you all at the 2012 Laugh Out Loud Comedy Breakfast. Remember, register and pay for your table before the 30th of April 2011, and you go in the draw to win a table of 10 at this year's Christmas in July, plus a table of 10 at the Melbourne Cup lunch, both hosted at the Waterview in Bicentennial Park. We doubled the audience from last year. We want to double it again to 1,000 for next year. For those of you who'd like to stick around and do a bit of networking, there'll be tea and coffee served for the next 45 minutes or so, thanks to ANZ Stadium. Thanks for attending this morning. Goodbye and God bless you. Thank you.